Good evening, everyone. My name is Jason, and I'm really excited to be here today. Hi. Um, I particularly look like one superhero I used to know. Was it Hank in X Men? No, Hank in X Men. You know Hank in X Men? Yes. So I'm really excited to be here today. Kudos to the convener. This is really, really amazing, and I've met so many interesting people. I mean, it's also as though I'm living. It's like deja vu for me, apparently. Starting with your idea and to his idea, I'm like, you guys are onto really amazing solutions. Yeah, I'll share with that. So a bit about me. So I was a founder earlier, right, about 2 years ago, till we ran out of funds, and I had to go back, go back into the space. So I was building a super app for Africa at the time, and we, we had issues, and it was my very first startup, so I was not doing a great job as a founder. And well, thank God for the lessons. And today, I'd say we are moving forward. But so currently, I work as an AI systems engineer for a multinational power company, and so it's a bit different when I say things here because I wouldn't say I'm vibe coding in the real sense because I have detailed understanding of how these systems work, and so I'm able to do stuffs with them, right? But all the same, I'm really interested in what we can do here today. So let me start with what I have on the screen here. So this is called Stack Group, and our approach to using AI is very different from what we have in the market currently. So what we do, we're basically an AI venture studio. Those are like things I'm focusing on in the moment. So what I mean by an AI venture studio is that we find pain points or problems in Africa, and then we basically solve them as fast as possible, right? We plug into pain and problem gaps in the ecosystem, and we solve them, right? And so we are a diverse, a decentralized team, and we have different expertise. Some are into engineering, product design, and all the likes. But we're pretty much a spread out team, right? And so I'll just show us a brief of some of the things we've built that currently are in beta phase or also currently have paying customers, and some of them have been getting some investors' interest. Oh, am I talking too fast?
No.
Okay, so let me start with one product that comes like that runs home closely, right? So I would like to show us this Safe Paddy. So let me tell the story to us. I've recently been observing a lot. There has been a lot of gender-based violence. I have 4 sisters, and so I'm very close to my sisters, and I have a soft spot for the ladies, right? In a very good way. So I've been noticing. Of late there've been a lot of violence against ladies, and particularly I've been seeing there's this rise in kidnapping, right? Particularly, like I said, directed towards ladies. I'm not saying in any way that guys are not being kidnapped on a daily basis, but I'm just saying most of the things we've seen, the victims have been ladies or people who are, I would say, who are unable to protect themselves, children, elderly people, and all the likes, right? So a bit of the things I did in the past, I do have a background in math and electronics, and so I do hardware. So what we are building at Safe Paddy is that we built a new type of security system, right? So let me just sell this to you. Imagine if before coming to this area, you're able to predict, you're able to analyze the security threat of a particular region before making a move. And while you are moving, right, you have systems, you have agents, right, observing your location in real time. So let me show you something. This is currently in beta mode. But one of those things we are doing is that we give people the ability to, we are basically we are offloading the duty of being security conscious to AI agents. So you are in transit now, right? Okay, we live in Nigeria, we've seen how escorts work. Does the president ever worry about his own security? Whose job is to do that? The security team, right? So they are the ones watching and all those kinds. So imagine this case, you have this agentic, we call them agentic swarms, that are constantly watching your location. So we do that using fundamental and technical analysis. That is, we are watching the news in real time, also watching coordinate data in real time. So we're able to flag out high risk areas even before you enter those areas. We're also able to analyze what the security atmosphere looks like at that time. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So all of this is coming from a tiny device. The demo will be coming out by the end of the month. But a tiny device we built that basically analyzes GPS signals, right, in real time, and also cross-reference it with incident reports for a particular region, right? And one other thing again, which we're adding, is what we call them safety rules. So safety rules are very simple. Is this, you can say, if I stop moving, you get the idea. You can tell the agent, which you have, everybody's assigned an agent, and you say, okay, if XYZ is happening to me at this particular time, do this, right? Or if you notice that I'm not back into this particular location by this time, flag this. So you could basically set your security rules, right? And the agents will follow it dutifully. Is that making any sense? And so back to, also with that, we also have the ability, so you also have your circle, right? You can basically have your contact details, right? So the security agents, agencies that will be involved, but also if certain thing happens, you don't have to necessarily dial your phone or do it, right? The system is intelligent enough to observe and then is able to call whoever is on your contact at the time, right? All of this autonomously and silently on the background. And one last thing that is added to it, that the device comes with automatic recording, right? So it's always able to listen to your conversations and analyze for possible threats in real time. So this is coming live by the end of the month, and I would love to share it to the community by then.
Including the device?
Yes, including the device.
Or...
No, I currently don't have a picture, so it's currently being developed, right? So they were working on it today, but it will be available for, it's like a power bank with a taser, with a GPS tracker. Yeah, so it's a power bank, there's a taser and a GPS tracker, so all in one, right? So we'll be opening up the website for pre-order by the end of the month. I hope I'm not boring the entire room. Okay, so this is for safe party. So what we do is that we find pain points and we try as much as possible to solve them, right? So another product which I'll show, let me just go towards this part, is maybe I'll skip and come back to this. Okay, so let me show you this. So part of the things we do, or part of the things I do on a daily basis, is to develop agentic systems that automate business functions. But I noticed that there are a lot of repeated works or processes in it. And firsthand, I am not a prophet of doom, but I want to say this clearly. Kudos to every single person in this room utilizing AI today, because you'll be, let me say the word, you'll be the masters of your destiny in the coming months, right? For those people who fail to use AI effectively, I'm strongly convinced that these guys are facing imminent, sorry, I'm not sounding like it, imminent extinction. So what we're doing is that, so we ran a pilot in-house and we discovered that for repetitive job functions, like editing, data entry, sales, and the likes, email management and other things, repetitive processes like this can actually be automated. So what we've done is that we've bundled most of these functionalities into agentic teams that companies can employ today to replace certain human functions. So this is why we have soft squads, right? So for soft squads, we've been able to successfully, currently most of this is not really available to Nigerian markets for now. We are currently only working with US-based clients for now. So we basically deploy, these are all the squads we build. We call them squads, right? They are basically a group of AI agents working together so it's basically a plug and play solution. So if you want to do sales on in your company, you basically just come here. I think this is like a demo dashboard. You come here and you can just spin up an active squad, give them tasks, and they're able to work on goals autonomously in an iterative process. So this is what Source Squad is doing and we've done at the group. Another product.
This is a demo dashboard.
Yeah, this is a demo dashboard. I would love to show you a customer dashboard, but I don't have login. But yeah, so basically it's that straightforward. And also well, I said it's plug and play, right? We would consult with you, understand your business processes, then deploy it specifically for that business. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Right. So it's more like agency-ish kind of approach to it. Then all of this, like I said, is multiple products, because we also work with multiple founders, because it's an AI venture studio. We work with multiple founders who have ideas, and we then become technical partners and build those solutions, right? So it's not as if we are spreading ourselves all thin. So we have multiple founders who are in other spaces that have ideas, and we work with them to bring those ideas to life for equity, right? So one of these, like this is one core product that we're currently working on with a trainer. It's called Trimvora. It's for gyms. So the idea is that we're building like the Uber for personal training, right? So the idea is that you can set your body, you can set a fitness goal on Trimvora, and Trimvora basically matches you to a trainer that basically has that would then go about training you, right, at your location of choice. Right. So this is what we're doing with Trimvora, and it's currently is actively being developed at the moment. So this is true Trimvora, and so I think that they're pretty much of them. I really don't want to take our time, but we have quite, and if you're an active business owner today running a business, we have an ERP and an AI native, AI-powered ERP, and AI-powered ERP and CRM that takes care of doing the dirty work for you, right? So it takes care of your inventory management, your sales management, takes care of your client's lifecycle management. Basically, it's just ChatGPT bolted on top of, I just want to simplify it, ChatGPT bolted on top of, or like Claude bolted on top of an ERP. That's what we're doing with Ragnamon. So if you're interested in that, we're currently taking in customers to that effect. So there are quite a number of them, and this is the last one I'll demo before I call it a quick stop. So this is more of an experimental product, but what we're doing here is that recently in the past we've tried YC, right? And I'm a big fan of YC. And one of those things that really stuck to me that has been a critical revelation has been the idea of AI native businesses, right? Businesses who are their core, they are basically powered using artificial intelligence. So how I see that is, I see it as a business where we have half machine, half man working together to drive business growth, right? So what we are doing here is we're building a similar approach here for Crepanos. We're building an AI native media agency that basically consists of humans and AI agents working together to achieve business goals, right? So these are pretty much all of the things we're doing at the ASG for now. And that's it. Thank you all.